Cheers.
Cheers. We're so excited. We love being here.
Today is such a special day for our podcast because it's the first day. We're going to have a third person, a guest on here. We know you guys are probably sick of our shit.
Not really, though.
Not really, but we're bringing someone new in. We're actually in one of our favorite rooftops in downtown Raleigh today. This is where we go on the weekends. We come here. This is where we get cocktails. This is where we drink our martinis.
This is where we hang. This is where we chill. It's a vibe. This is where you need to be.
It is. So we figured what, better place to film our podcast than our favorite rooftop in Raleigh. But without further ado, we have to introduce our guest for this podcast.
Our favorite girly, our Dungeon Gang squad.
One of our best friends. She's a stylist on the side.
Oh my God.
She's our Abercrombie queen.
We send any outfit to her before we wear it because she's the guru of all things outfits.
Yep.
So without further ado, Jill Talty.
Oh my gosh.
Cheers.
It's an honor to be here. Cheers. This is such an honor. These girls have been killing it. We were at a real estate event yesterday, actually.
Parade of Homes.
Parade of Homes. It was so fun.
Yeah. It was just so cool to see your friends really take off because girls were coming up and literally being like, oh my gosh, I listened to your podcast. Like they knew who you were. You guys are almost like little local celebrities already with your podcast. And you only have just a few episodes out already and it's really taking off. And just the value you provide to all those people. It's been really cool to watch you guys succeed.
Oh, you're so sweet. We love Jill.
Well, I feel like Jill was in the office. We've been in the same office since we all started at Call Group. We were put together for a reason.
Yeah, just over 2 years ago. It's crazy that we're all where we're at now. It took a minute for all of us to kind of get our groove in things,
And I feel like we all did things different ways,
Completely.
right? But now we're at the level where, us three are all projected to sell, 30 plus homes this year? Seriously, we're already so close to our goal. And like I said, we all went through a different way. So that's why we brought Jill on today, to get her insight, because you can always use it, right?
It's another person's perspective because everyone has a different perspective in all things real estate. So it's good to have another perspective and to hear kind of how she went through things and how she got to where she is now. So
yeah, I think we all have our own little story. We're very similar in personality and styles of approaching our business and personal lives and everything, really.
Yeah.
So we get along really well, but everyone has a different story, but we've all had our struggles to getting where we are today. And of course, looking back now, we can appreciate the journey and everything, but it wasn't always this.
No, it was not.
If you would have told me when we all met, we would be sitting here doing this and giving advice to people about real estate, I'd be like, bullshit.
Yeah,
I know we wouldn't.
No, not
because
at all.
we didn't know what we were doing. But main reason we brought Jill on today is because this podcast is 100% branding, right? You guys have asked, we're gonna freaking deliver. How you brand yourself, what you do, what you don't do, the mistakes we made.
Yeah.
Because we made mistakes.
We made a lot of mistakes, and I think what we want is for you guys to learn through our mistakes. So we did the things, we fucked up, but
100%.
we learned from those fuck ups.
We spent time on shit we shouldn't have spent time on. We spent money on shit we shouldn't have spent money on.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Some things I think about the things I spent money on in the beginning is
why?
embarrassing.
So sad.
Why did I do
I'm
that?
no.
So we're
I'm such a stereotype.
I had no money. Why did I do that?
No, my parents'
literally.
credit card.
Yeah.
Literally.
My dad was so pissed at me for months.
Yeah.
Like, use my credit card one more time, Jordan. I swear to God.
I opened up my own additional credit cards
for real estate.
For Canva, bitch.
For Canva.
God. So
let's start. I think let's start with okay. So when we were all first, new agents, the first few months, you weren't on a team either.
Yeah.
You were independent.
I
right?
wasn't. No, I wasn't on a team actually.
Okay.
But just for a short minute. Honestly, it was great. It was just a matter of before I came on Call Group. I was new to North Carolina. I moved here and didn't know a soul, and so I needed a team with a lot of leads because I didn't have a sphere that takes a while to build in general. When I came here, I didn't have that, and so I joined Call Group because we had a ton of amazing leads, and not only that, but just the reputation in the area, and then of course 2 minutes into it, I was obsessed and love it.
And when you're new, you have to lean on that reputation. You have to lean on that team's numbers because you don't have your own, right?
Right, exactly.
So I definitely get that.
So just training and hands-on and all of that, I was able to find everything I needed at Call Group, and so that's kind of where my story started. But actually, I never was independent because from the beginning, I was like, help, I have no idea.
She was smart.
I love that for you.
Me and Brie are like,
we can do it on our own.
Try.
Nobody
We'll
is me, and that's my gift. And I'm like, I can do this all by myself. And no, I could not.
It's a good gift to have, but sometimes you just need a little help.
Yeah. Fun fact: we met Jill at a networking event.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
In downtown Durham.
Downtown
Tina was
Durham.
speaking at it. Marty Hampton, Tina Call, they were all speaking at it, and we saw Jill. You were wearing leather shorts.
Yes, and we were like, we love her. We need to hang out with her. And we
Yes.
literally took her to go get wine after.
We were obsessed. And
We were
like,
obsessed.
do you want to get wine with us?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, thank God, the cool girls were all like asked me
Are
to
we
go
the cool
do
girls?
something. I don't know, I was just like
girls?
awkwardly hanging out, and then you guys like looked cool. I said something to someone else who like looked our age,
Yeah.
whatever, and then like you guys came over, and I was like, oh, thank God, I made
Yeah.
new friends.
And we literally, Jill knew our entire life stories at that wine.
Oh,
we
yeah.
literally went in.
These
we,
girls don't hold
we
anything
poured
back.
everything
no,
into.
it was like 3 glasses later. I'm like, another bottle. Like, this is fine. We're
Jill's
having
like,
fun.
actually, I like have to
She's
go
like, I have to
home.
go.
And me and Jordan are like, no,
Why?
don't leave.
I was like, wait, no, at the time I had like an hour drive. I was like, no, trust me, like I
really
have a
have to go, guys.
commute.
We had no idea. But anyway, let's fast forward. Okay,
So she joined call group, and a few months later with us, the friendship was there. We
Yeah.
were besties since that moment, I think.
Yeah.
Each of us, we had our own different way of branding ourselves from the get,
Yeah.
right?
And I
So
think
let's
that's
just dive
everyone,
into that.
everyone in real estate. Everyone has something that they like cling on to and that they're good at, right?
Right.
Like everyone has their own thing that they're like, okay, this is what I'm going to master and dominate, and that's the way it should be. What works for you or you is not going to work for me, and that's
yeah,
okay.
It's our own person. Even though we're very, very similar,
Yeah.
we still each have our own personalities, and our audiences are not going to be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
right.
Exactly.
Let's backtrack and let's go back to
Okay.
the shit that me and you did wrong, because we talk about this all the time.
Yes.
Jill
And I'm
wasn't-
sure you did the same
Yeah.
shit too.
Oh my god, I spent like, I mean, I hate to admit it, but like $4,000 on it before I joined Tina on a coaching
Jill.
program
No.
for sale
No.
by owners. And
Are you kidding?
I was like, I don't even know how to call like
no.
anyone, let alone a for sale by owner. Like,
Like,
what am
is
I
a dialer? What is
Do
Mojo?
you like do them now? Or
No,
Oh,
I still
okay,
spent,
okay.
no, I still got good tips. Was it
$4,000
worth
for
$4,000?
what?
No.
No.
But I didn't know what else to do, and I was like, all right, this
Exactly.
guy sounds like he knows. I was like 2 months in, I was like,
Well,
sounds like it's gonna pay off. I don't know. You get like sucked into those like sales calls, and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever, sure.
I just scrolled Instagram and just saw everyone selling shit, right? And so I was like, I'm buying whatever anyone is selling. So that was
Right.
my
Yeah.
thing. And so it was $20 here, $75 here, $150 here, and it would just rack up. And I was like, oh my God, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I think my biggest thing was I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be the Canva queen. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
every
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
thing on Canva. I'm gonna make buyer's guides. I'm
Oh,
gonna make
no,
seller
no,
guides.
no,
I don't
no,
have
no.
buyers. I don't have sellers. So who am I making these guides for?
You're doing it to keep yourself busy because
But
that's
you-
what you're told to do. Like,
Yeah.
keep yourself busy, right?
When in reality, you're not getting new clients. You're not
No.
lead generating. You're not prospect. You're not
Busy
putting your
is different
feet.
from productive.
Oh, wait. Say that. Say
Amen.
that again.
Say
that
it louder
again.
for the
Busy
people in the
is
back.
different than productive.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. And so the main reason for this certain topic for this podcast is like what we did and how
Yeah.
to do differently. And we might be very opinionated about this, but we
Totally.
just don't want people to make the same mistakes. We
Don't
worked-
spend $4,000 on
no,
something you don't need
we,
to spend.
we
No,
forked out a lot of money when we didn't have it.
when you're a real estate agent starting out, you're broke. You
You're
don't
broke.
have $4,000 to spend on
No.
some
Because
random
your
coaching
first
program.
sale is not going to come in your first 30 days, 60 days, 90 days,
no.
6 months,
Well,
maybe.
And the thing is, it could, but then what? You're gonna go spend
That's
blow
your one check.
$4,000
Because you,
on.
then you got to pay your other bills that you haven't paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. So you do prepped. So tell everyone a little bit about what prepped is.
I come a little bit from a fashion background. Before I started real
You're the
estate,
Abercrombie queen.
Yeah.
I did work
That's
at
what I call you.
Abercrombie corporate, and I like still to this day buy everything Abercrombie because I swear to God, like the
So cute.
Yeah, I mean the quality is just like out of this world. Compared to like price point, like you really can't find much better. So anyway, little Abercrombie plug. But I did used to work in like the fashion industry and stuff. I have like a love for that, and I've always loved like shopping and buying clothes, and I never really had like an outlet for it.
Yeah.
And then like people started really being like, okay, I like your outfits, and I'm like, okay, like you want me to make you one? And so I have a little bit of background in fashion, and one of my friends here had like a digital startup with a fashion app, and so I just kind of like picked up with her
Right.
and help out occasionally like as a stylist and stuff, and so I really enjoy it, and it kind of like keeps my toes in the water from the styling side.
Yeah.
But then real estate really started taking off. At the end of the day, I'm going to make way more money on real estate than I will
100%.
as a stylist. So I love doing it, and it's an amazing like creative outlet for me.
Yeah.
But as real estate started picking up, it's just something that I do know when it's like I have some time or like local
Yeah.
events or
Yeah.
something really cool coming up. I love doing that. But yeah, no, I come from a fashion background, and so to me, clothes are a really amazing way to kind of like communicate. To me, it's an extension of your identity.
That's what I was about to say. So we talked about this a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
You know, and you made such good points because I feel like we've spoken about, you know, imposter syndrome on this podcast, and you're just starting your real estate. I felt the same way. Like, I'm going to wear jeans and a blazer. Like, fuck no. Like dress to impress, and I feel like Jill like exudes this.
Yeah.
And that's why I want you to hit on this, Jill, because explain to our listeners and to new agents like how important it is to like really express yourself through what you wear to look like that luxury agent or that agent you can trust.
Yeah.
Right?
There's still mornings I wake up and like still don't necessarily put my favorite outfits together.
Yeah.
But when you hit the outfit right, you exude such confidence. Like you have to find a balance. Like in our jobs, when you're client facing, you have to look professional. There's no question about that. And like Jordan said, you have to dress to impress. You have to have this like professional vibe to you.
Yeah.
But you have to incorporate like your personal style, because if you don't feel, there's days where I like put a preppy shirt on. I'm like, ew.
That's not me.
You're
like it
like,
looks,
no.
and people are like, you look so cute, and I'm like, thanks so much. It's not me.
No.
And so I don't exude the confidence, because even though other people are like, you look so cute, I love your outfit.
You're
I'm
just
like,
oh,
preppy's not me.
No.
Like a leather skirt, like a blazer, like that's me. Something with like a little edge. Obviously, I'm not like tattooed with like piercings up and down my body, like not that edgy.
Weird.
But like incorporating just those little pieces. Like I said, when I'm wearing like a leather outfit, I'm like, okay,
I'm a badass
Bad bitch.
Yeah, and
Bad
like,
bitch.
I'm
I
sorry,
can tell to anyone, to anything.
Yes.
And honestly, that confidence rolls off of you. And then you feel like you know what to say.
Yeah.
You know how to say it. You know how to work it. And you can, it just literally rolls. So I feel you.
Yeah,
Like,
like you
wearing,
can have a cute outfit, but like if you don't feel like yourself, then it's like, what am I doing? It's like, it's not the same.
Like wearing a business suit. I mean, it's freaking crazy, but wearing a business suit and you go to a showing, and I don't care if you're a bumfuck, I don't care where you are, but you show up in that business suit and like, because we get a lot of Zillow leads. We talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
We don't know who these people are. All we know is their name, and we know what property we're going to see. A lot of times it's just a text message conversation, so we don't know who we're meeting.
Yeah.
So you meet someone, it could be $150,000 property, and you walk in and you're like, I don't think I should dress to the nines because, I don't know. No, because this could be an investor that they might buy 10 properties from you, and so you need to come, like, I feel like correct and come how you're always going to be, no matter what price property it is.
I think my favorite story is LaDondria in our office.
Yeah.
So she picked up an investor lead, right? It was like $59,000 piece of land. And I think anytime any of us pick up that, we're just like, ugh. Like, do we
Land's
have
hard.
to
It
go?
takes forever to close. You don't get paid a lot,
And it just sucks, and you're just like, here we go, like going through the motions. But like, be excited about that, because you don't know who's going to be on the opposite end. And for her, it ended up being a developer who ended up building
the new construction in Durham.
New construction community, and now she's literally
I didn't even know that.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And now she's the sales rep for a new construction community that sells 600,000 plus homes. So, I mean, you don't know who's on the other end, and it is really important to dress the part, no matter what the price.
Okay, so we've talked, about what not to spend your money on as a new agent. No offense, Jill, don't buy the random program.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I mean, be the Canva queen, but maybe do the free version, right?
Free versions.
But now, Brie, let's really and Jill, let's hone in on, like, as a new agent, when you don't really know what the fuck to do, what are you going to spend your money on to look professional, play the part, like, be the luxury agent you want to be, but without spending your money on the bullshit?
So I think 100% we need a good headshot. Your headshot's going to be blasted everywhere. It's on your business cards, it's on your Instagram, it's on your Facebook, all of that. So
I think to
100%.
make a good point of that is make it cohesive. So every single one of your social media channels, your email address, your business card, I think it needs to be the same headshot.
Yeah.
I feel like Tina's told us that from day one,
100%.
right? So when
You're
someone's
right.
looking for you, they're looking for, I just have had the same one, blonde hair, black blazer, you literally have
Same
very
one.
similar.
And make sure you like it, because this is like your license.
You're
like,
right.
Yeah.
You need to ask the photographer to double check it. Like, you double check it.
Triple check. You're paying them.
Do it 10 times. It's
100%.
fine. Yeah.
Get your shots.
Okay, so that's the first one. The second one, obviously, we need a professional boss bitch wardrobe.
Got
We
to.
get some blazer suits. Go to H&M.
I was
Go
about
to
to say, it
Express.
doesn't have to be expensive.
No.
I mean, Jill, jump in here, like, what? Because you're
Go to Abercrombie.
You're the
like,
stylist guru.
Invest in the staples. Like, get a
Oh.
good black blazer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get some good
A black
heels.
blazer.
Like, a
Get
couple
good heels,
some
yep.
good, like, jeans if you wear
Basics.
them. Like, a good couple pairs of trousers.
Yeah.
But, like, a cute top is not expensive.
I mean,
No.
Target, this is, like, Target, I do all my basic tops that cover up the girls.
Yeah.
Guys, we're on a podcast right now, so I'm a little more, like, I wouldn't wear this to
More
a
casual.
showing
No.
or a
Cash.
listing,
Yeah.
appointment or anything like that. But I'm very professional when it comes down to meeting clients. So the girls are always covered. I'm wearing shirts up to my neck. Like, we're not playing games
No.
here. I'm trying to make money.
Money. It's
I'm
not
trying to
about
make everyone
anything
feel
else.
comfortable, That's a big thing to touch on because some people show up like I've gone
looking
to
like a hoochie mama.
Brokers
Don't look
Open.
like that.
Like you ain't going to the club.
No.
Okay. Brie always tells me she's like going
I'm
to the
like,
club. Babe.
look at that girl.
I'm like, yeah, like you don't want to be.
You're not going to the club.
That
You're going to
girl.
work.
We're going to work. We're going to make some
making
money.
The basics, the staples. I mean, Target. I was getting all my high neck little tanks from Target.
Yeah.
H&M. Make sure you feel comfortable in it. Like, make sure it's something you want to wear. Make sure it has your style. But like, if you don't exude confidence, like we said, your clients aren't going to believe that you know what you're talking about.
The third piece that you want to invest in as a new agent is going to be your marketing, right?
Yep.
So yes, you can do some free marketing. I think that's a good first avenue, but then you do want to invest some money into your marketing. It's really important. So what things?
No, oh, sorry. Yeah, like definitely investing in your marketing, especially if you're a new agent, you have a listing, right? Like someone entrusts you to list their home and you're new.
You don't want to be slapping some ugly sign in the front of
Or
someone's
photos.
yard.
I was on Facebook the other day, listen to this, and this girl was like, should I ask the seller to pay for the photos?
What?
No.
That should be included in your fee.
That's embarrassing. Don't ever do that.
That's included in your 6%.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're
You're paid
independent,
to
you gotta
market.
pay it out of your pocket
Yeah.
because you're paying for marketing. You're the marketing guru, right?
Yep.
So I mean, if you're gonna act like that luxury agent, that amazing agent, you gotta come,
Full
correct and
package.
have full package deal for your clients.
Look, it doesn't need to be crazy expensive off the
No.
bat. Keep it, minimally priced. Do your thing. Make it look good. Make it look clean. Make it look cohesive. Wear the same colors constantly. But no matter what, it's going to come together in the end, and you're going to start gaining traction, and that's all that you need at the beginning, right? People are going to start to tune in and be like, okay, what's
she doing?
What's Jill up to?
Yeah.
What's Jordan up to? What's Brie up to? What are they doing on a daily basis? They're going to keep coming back to you always. So.
And I think that's also when it comes with branding is like keeping yourself consistently out there. So not just branding yourself, when you meet clients, but branding yourself on social media, branding yourself in community events.
Networking, again, that's how we met, right? Like that's how we met Jill.
Yeah.
Like your network is your net worth. We say
So
this
we went to
all
an
the
event.
time.
We went to a speaking event.
Be the realtor in your network.
Yeah.
And it's going to take years. Like, the people that you're meeting, like, you can't expect to be like, hi, I'm Jill. Do you need to, like, buy or sell a house?
They're like, who
never
are
gonna
you?
happen.
We don't
Gross.
trust you. We
Yeah.
don't know you. If they don't trust, know, and like you, they're not going to trust you with their biggest asset.
No.
Right. Go into networks with people where you have things in common with them, and then just, like, let them know you're a realtor. Just talk about your life, and those things will come up naturally, and then they'll take you, as long as you present yourself as a professional, tell your stories as a professional, whatever. When the time comes and they do need to buy or sell a house,
They'll use you.
they're gonna like remember that you're a realtor. Just like talk about it. You don't need to be like, hey, do you know
need to
anyone
buy
buying or selling
a house? Yeah. I think one thing that I do want to touch on before we wrap this up is you need to have an answer when anyone asks you, how is the market going?
You're in the grocery store.
Yep.
You wear, I feel like this is like old school as shit, but like people wear their real estate name tag, which I think is like disgusting. Sorry.
Don't do that. Don't do
Please
that.
don't do that. Like I saw this meme and it was like, would you rather wear your real estate name tag for the rest of your life or like do something else? I was like, never the first for me.
Literally throw it over this cliff.
But when people do know that you're a realtor, even friends, family, at Thanksgiving, they're like, how's the market?
How is the market? It's the biggest question that
you.
you're gonna be asked it every single day.
We were just in the gym the other day, and someone came up and asked us that, and I was like, "Good morning. It's good. The market's good." And then you spin off, and you're like,
when someone asks you how the market is, I say, well, it depends. Are you looking to buy, sell, or invest?
Exactly.
And they're
you
like,
have to
that's
ask
a
a
good response,
question.
yeah.
and they're like, oh, well, and I'm like, oh, well, if you're looking to buy, interest rates are high. I know you watch CNN. But
this is the perfect time to buy
Because
because
the competition
blah,
isn't
blah, blah,
there.
blah, blah.
Right.
Yep.
So-
Like, you just have to know how to spin that and how to make it work for you, no matter what the conversation, like, no matter where you are for that conversation. So, know how to answer that. I think that's a huge miss if you don't know how to answer it. But
100%.
Yes.
Well, cheers.
fucking lying.
We can talk about this shit. We
All
have nothing
day.
left. We
We're
literally
actually
have
gonna go to
limes.
dinner after this
We
and
need
continue
another
talking about
drink.
this.
We have fruit left, but yeah, want to keep this short. Wanted Jill to come on and really talk about branding because she has that stylist background, and we love to hear her input.
we
you
love
guys.
Jill. Everyone follow Jill on the gram.
Oh, yeah,
She's
please
so
do.
cute. Yeah, you're gonna get all the
Fashion inspo. Sometimes I post links. Depends on if I have time, and I'm sprinting out the door, and I'll like stop in front of the mirror, and be like, "This
You
is
do.
how
You
You
always
do.
post
So
your
cute.
outfits, and I'm always
Sometimes
like, wait,
I'll
where'd you get that?
post
Send me the
mine.
link.
Yeah.
So,
All right,
cheers.
well, thanks you guys. Cheers. Love
Love
you guys.
you.
I can't see.
I just fucking spilled this.